Hello, howdy do. I'm moving right along on this 4th of July, some bit. Anyways, I digress. Hey, let me pop this and pour it, and I'm going to talk a little bit. Hopped Up and Horny IPA. Hopped Up and Horny IPA, India Pale Ale. From the Horny Goat. So let's pour this bad boy. I haven't had this before, so I have no notion of it. I'm using my Sierra Nevada. Sierra Nevada, Sierra Nevada, Sierra Nevada, Sierra Nevada IPA glass. I don't know why I had the Sierra Nevada harvest earlier and I never thought about using that glass. Oh well, I had a moron moment. So anyways, 6.3%, 41 IBUs. That's interesting because 6.3, that's pretty standard ABV. 41 is very light for an IPA by today's numbers. Anyway, so this IPA I am getting a glare here. Oh, excuse me. It is a bitch to read these outside. This IPA has just the right amount of hop love. We finish it off by dry humping by dry hopping with cascade hops. So I don't know if there's other hops in it than that. That's all they mention is the cascade hops that it's dry hopped with. So it does have a nice color. Look at that, kind of a cloudy orangish. Again, 6.341. The aroma is very bright, kind of citrusy. I'm getting definitely getting some, wow, that's a little different. Almost like citra hop notes. I'm getting some tropical notes as like I could get from a citra. I was expecting more cascade-ish notes. I am certainly getting some pine as well. Oh wow. Yeah, wow. Wow, that kind of surprised me. That's not the flavor I was expecting. Oh, that's very good. Okay. Hopheads are crazy, funny creatures, beer geeks in general are beer nerds, beer snobs. A lot of beer snobs already turned this off as soon as I said 41 IBUs. They're not going to drink, any IPA that has less than 60. But actually, this feels a lot hoppier than 41 IBUs might suggest. It is hoppy. It's not crazy in your face. It's an IPA, but it's not one of those wild, holy Moses. There is a little malt there, but it's not incredibly heavy malted. I am getting some. I hate to go into big beer geek speaking. Yeah, usually like other reviewers do that for you. But yeah, I am getting some stone fruit notes, peach apricot ish. Along with some notes like I'm getting kind of like a papaya, some grapefruit, definitely pine for sure. Oh, yeah, it's wow. I'm kind of surprised. It is likable. I think a lot of hopheads may turn away from this because it isn't crazy in your face, but who knows? But excuse me. But wow. But big but. Again, I like to judge beers more on execution. This is executed well. The flavors are put together perfectly. So, I mean, you can argue that it should be hoppier, it should have this or that, or less of this and more of that. You can certainly argue that if you like. But the point being that there's nothing wrong with this beer. There is no off flavors. Everything is put together well. I see what they're trying to accomplish, and they accomplished it well. And that's kind of what I do when I look at a beer. I like to judge it on its own merits and not compare it to everything else. Wouldn't that be great if everybody did that? Yeah, the only thing they mention is the cascade, so I don't know what else is in this. But I'm certainly getting some. I've recently had IPAs with the citra hops and mosaic, and I'm getting some of those notes. kind of those tropical-esque notes, kind of these lighter, lighter fruit flavors, some papaya, mango. Uh, but then you've got that tartness right at the end. Definitely some grapefruit right there, squeezing you right at the end there. It's nice. Yeah, I like it. It is a nice IPA. I was surprised when I read the description and saw that it only had 41 IBUs. I thought, this is really going to be more of a pale ale. But no, it does have the characteristics of an IPA. It sure does. Meaning the malt is there, it is certainly there, but the hops are showcased as far as American craft IPAs anyway. Uh, but yeah, you do have those. I am getting a lot of fruit flavors, a lot of tropical fruit, specifically papaya, mango, passion fruitish kind of flavors. It is very nice. Again, the only hop they mention is Cascade, so I don't know what else is in this, but I'm certainly getting those flavors in here. It's got a beautiful aroma. Again, bright citrus-like notes, tropical fruit notes. Certainly papaya. Wow. It's good. Again, yeah, I am kind of surprised how much I like this. I didn't expect it. Well, it's not that I didn't expect to like it. I didn't expect it. Again, I saw 6.341. I thought it's gonna be a little light, man. Oh my goodness! But if had I not read that description, I would probably make the assumption it's probably between 6.5, about 60 IBUs. Because it does feel like you're drinking an IPA. It is good. Horny Goat. I haven't had anything from Horny Goat before. Yesterday, I just finished the Horny Blonde. Yesterday, I had the exposed cream ale and the watermelon wheat. I had one yesterday and one today. This is my first attempt on the IPA. As you know, sometimes I tell stories of my youth. So and that reminded me, Horny Goat Brewery. I hadn't had before. Growing up, my dad went mostly to beer bars. He was a big beer bar kind of guy, and they were big in California. But he also went to the American Legion a lot. He also drank a lot. That's another story. But there was one cocktail lounge in my hometown. It was typical old school week. Fuck a duck, this big ass wasp just came right next to me here, and I am highly allergic. So now I'm a little paranoid. I was about to tell a story, but you know what? I'm gonna save that story for another video. I'm gonna stop this and bring this beer in the house, and I'll try to do another video later. Holy crap! Um, I know you all can't see it, but it's right here on this plant next to me, and I am going to sneak in the house because I am highly allergic. I was stung once a while back, and I'll just you know. Holy crap! I got to get out of here. This time to Peer Whisper. Bye.